Got the keys with an actual key. Now let's hop in. What is up, guys? Dakota here, and welcome back to the Driven Mad channel. In today's video, talking about my mom's Colorado ZR2. It'll start to pop up on the channel a little bit more, but today's video is going to be kind of an update on it, how it's been after she's been driving it for a little bit, and then what are some of the plans now that, like I said, it should be popping up on the channel here a little bit more. So let's go ahead and get into the update. All right, so for the brief updates, this thing doesn't have that many miles on it, so there's not really a whole lot to talk about. It's got about 9,000 miles on it, just over 9,000 miles. It's only had one oil change, and other than that, that's pretty much all that there is to say about it. It hasn't had any issues as far as just regular routine driving and daily driving. From what my mom said, obviously this isn't my daily, this is hers. Now I take it off road for her because she knew buying something like this that would just be part of the deal. And so really the only issues that it's had is when I took it off road and maybe broke a couple of things. That was a really easy fix. It was like $200 worth of parts, and then I just put everything back together. But other than that, it's held up great. She uses it as her daily driver. They just did a long road trip the other day. She's averaging about 21 miles to the gallon over these 9,000 miles. You know, so far it's held up very good. And again, not much to update just because there's not that many miles on it, even though she's had this thing now for, like, I want to say a little over a year, actually. Yeah, about a year, a little over a year. She's barely put any miles on it, so. But if you guys have watched any of the videos that I've made previously with this thing, I think this is just such a solid truck, and I'm really looking forward to the new ZR2. I think that truck is going to be awesome, but the V6 in this is just so smooth. It's so quiet to drive. Now, let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that I'm planning on doing now that we can kind of have this a bit more freely on the channel and kind of do more stuff with it, mainly if we're talking about off-roading. So, but now let's go ahead and talk about that stuff. When it comes to the plans for the ZR2, again, obviously this is my mom's vehicle, so we're not going to do anything crazy modification-wise, but I do want to take it out on a few more off-road trips. You know, we did a little bit of rock crawling with it with the Bronco, if you guys remember, which was cool, but this is really meant for a bit more kind of higher speed stuff, you know. I mean, obviously when they introduced this thing, they showed it jumping and all that stuff, so I think it'd be kind of cool to either take this and the Bronco out to Big Bend, like my recent Bronco trip, and just kind of see how it is when it's jumping, or just take this by itself, you know, maybe get my my sister to drive this thing off-road, see how that goes. I think that'd be kind of fun. You know, do a bit more comparisons with this and some of the other off-roaders, because I really think this thing in particular is very underrated as a off-road vehicle. So I just kind of want to get it out, do a bit more, and kind of dive a little bit deeper into its breadth of capability, because the suspension on this thing is really awesome, whether it's for flexing or whether it's on the road, and it should be theoretically pretty good at high speed stuff. But yeah, like I said, guys, my main goal with this is just to kind of compare it more to, say, like the Jeeps, the Broncos, and just kind of see how it does. And because why not? Like, if you have access to it and the access, the person who's giving you the access is cool with you doing it, then why not? So yeah, like I said, guys, just kind of, those are kind of the things that I want to do with it. Get it out on a bit more trails, you know, maybe let my sister do some off-roading in it, kind of build her skill level up. Not that she really wants to, but I just think it'd be kind of fun. But yeah, like I said, guys, nothing huge, nothing major on this update. Again, there's not been a whole lot to update you on, just because there's not a whole lot of miles on it. And I haven't really done much with it other than just that brief off-road trip with the Bronco where we damaged a little bit of the front end. So yeah, guys, there you go. Just kind of like I said, brief update, but let me know if there's anything in the comments that you kind of want to know about it, or that you want to see on this thing. Again, obviously this thing has been out for a while, this particular generation of Colorado, but hopefully we can compare this to the new generation here pretty soon, because I think that would be really interesting with the completely different powertrains that are rocking on these, and some of the other major mechanical differences. I think that'll be really cool. So Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the little update, just to get a quick little video. And if you did, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.